Hey, what's going on? This is Big Ben, and today we're actually going to talk about day trading cryptos and the Forex. Is there any difference? And my answer is simply no. Um, the reason why I was able to actually come to the crypto world is because I know how to read the charts. And reading the charts, you can actually go to any market. So whether it's basically the stock market, Forex, any other market you can actually go to as long as you know how to read the chart. So I was actually able to come to the crypto world and see what's going on and read the charts and make money based on that. So no, there's no difference. So basically here today I'm actually here to talk about um, just helping you guys to expand the way you do things and expand your wealth because I know a lot of you guys is just um, you buy cryptos and you just hold them, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's 2018, is a new year, and I want you guys to actually think a little bit differently this year because you want to you want to actually do this full time. You don't want to work for a company the rest of your life. So you have to think a little, differently and basically expand your thinking. So the reason why I actually day trade is because and actually before I even get into that, let's look at what the cryptos is actually doing. Bitcoin is bouncing up. Ripple is looking good. Let's look at Ripple real quick. Um, Chart is looking good. So most likely, it looks like you're trying to go back to the highs again. And once it hits the highs, most likely it probably will hit the $3 range. So that's good for Ripple. Um, I didn't know if it was actually gonna stall right here, maybe pull back a little bit more. But right now it's just looking like it's trying to go back up. So that's good. Um, and I actually want to talk about Ethereum too. It's actually going right back up. Looks like it's probably trying to hit the 1,000 mark. Yes, like nice little bar right here. So it looks like it's trying to hit the 1,000 mark. So I'm holding some Ethereum right now. So that 1,000 mark will actually look pretty good for us that's actually holding Ethereum. So let's actually go back to the reason why I day trade. Now, most of you guys I know, you buy cryptos, you hold them, and there's nothing wrong with that. No, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm actually glad you guys, is doing something. Um, but the reason why I day trade is because when you hold these cryptos, right? You hold it for most of you guys. Some of you guys hold it for a year or even more than a year, right? And that's not going to pay the bills. That's not going to um, put money in your pocket and feed you. So what day trade allows you to do is actually allows you to make money daily and get that weekly paycheck. So once you get the weekly paycheck, you can actually live like you are in business. And this is why I actually day trade because it allows me to get money weekly or even daily if I want to pull out money. And it allows me to actually, just do things that I want to do. Where versus basically once I invest, the money is tied up and I can't touch it or I don't want to touch it because I know that this is for a long term investment. So day trading is a great thing to do because it replaced that, and you want to start learning how to read the charts because that will allow you to day trade because day trading is all about reading the charts. So once you get to that level where you can actually read the charts, you can start making money um, weekly. So I know a lot of you guys is actually working right now, have a 9 to 5. So right now you probably don't have the ability to day trade. So you can actually swing trade. Um, and you can do either, you can swing trade the cryptos or you can swing trade Forex. With Forex, you don't need that much money to start. $10, $100, $200, and um, and you can start, swing trading. And swing trading is basically when you hold things for maybe a week, 2 weeks. Maybe the longest is 3 weeks. So at least you can actually start making money every other week. 2 weeks cashing out, making money, whatever like that. And because you want to have that in your arsenal, because you just don't want to rely heavily on buying something and letting it, grow and holding it for years, and you can't really touch the money. You want to have multiple ways to make money, because your ultimate goal is actually to quit your job. So day trading is one of the best things you can actually do when it comes to making money in this world. So when you day trade right now, this is actually the Forex market right here. So when you day trade, you just got to learn how to read the charts. And today I'm not really going to get into how to read the charts right now, but basically you're going to know how you're going to really have to figure out the trend. Is it going up? Is it going down? You're going to have to get used to drawing trend lines. So for example, a trend line is just basically connecting the lows of the trend, and then you can, once you get good at that, you actually can start drawing channels. And basically a channel is just taking this trend line and connect it to the top, and then you could actually draw the trend line again. They have a channel tool, but I'm not using it right now. But take this, and this is actually basically a channel. And look how neatly, when I actually took this trend line and put it to the top, you see how neatly it fit, and it every time price hit it, it bounced. That's what you need to learn. And once you start learning this stuff, it's you're just going to be amazed, and you're going to say to yourself, wow, and I can't believe, the market actually works like this. And basically, when the market hits these trend lines, you can actually figure out, once you study the charts, you could figure out how to enter the market and basically ride these things back up. So learn how to day trade, learn how to read the charts, because once you put that into your arsenal, and once you actually learn how to do that, you can make way more money than just buying something and holding it. And this is the reason why I day trade, because it gives me that weekly, monthly, not monthly, but daily and weekly income. So I can pay my bills. I can actually go on trips, and I could do a lot of other things, versus if my money is tied up, I can't do anything. So guys, learn how to day trade. Don't matter if it's Forex or cryptos. I don't know too much about the Forex, the crypto side. I don't know what platform is good to actually day trade. Maybe you guys could comment below and tell people what platforms are actually good to day trade the cryptos. But I personally day trade the NASDAQ, and day trade the NASDAQ, so that's the futures market. And it basically you're gonna need a little bit more money when it comes to the futures market. But the Forex, that's the reason why I'm talking about the Forex, because you don't really need that much money. But with the futures, you probably need a little bit more money, and with the stocks, you're gonna need a little bit more money too, day trading them. But with the Forex market, $10, $20, $100, and the great thing about all this is basically you don't have to put in real money right away. You could practice learning how to day trade, and then once you get good at it, you can put your money in. And that's why I love the financial market, because this is pretty much the only industry that I know you can actually do simulation. You can't really, if you want to be a real estate investor, you can't really go and actually try to simulate how to buy and sell a house. You can't do that. You can't say, okay, let's simulate a real estate closing. You can't. Either you are in a real estate closing or you're not. You can't simulate buying a house. And the great thing about the financial market, you can simulate it. You can practice paper trade. So I just want to basically get that out right for you guys, because it's 2018. You have to be serious about making way more money than you make right now, because the ultimate goal, and I'm always pushing this to you guys, the ultimate goal is to quit that 9 to 5, man. I'm telling you, that 9 to 5 is going to hurt you in the long run. It's going to hurt you. It's going to strip you. It's going to strip your freedom away from your kids, your life, everything. So you got to put in the work. You might have to sacrifice. You might, your friends want to go to a club or go out. Maybe you just say, hey, man, not today. I got to be home and study. But the sacrifice is going to be worth it. So this is it for this. I don't want to make the video this long, but talk to you guys later. And probably make another video later on today. But subscribe, like. Talk to you guys later, man.